Reaction video number 2 was a TED Talk, Wilmington University, and it was based on The Job Hunt is Dead by Sarah Andreas. Going online to look for work jobs doesn't work anymore, she said. In August, Radstan, the human resources company purchased Monster.com for $429 million. Monster, the early pioneer of the job boards, at their height, they were valued at $80 a share. Their sale price represented to be $3.40 a share. This purchase and price, along with research from LinkedIn, showed that 85% of job openings are never posted online, tells her that the job hunt as we know it is dead. So today is the day I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna quit my job and find another. First, most natural reaction for people when they do this is they hop on their laptop and type in the few keywords and go and with the pop-up, like the job listings, so they type in a couple words and like whatever pops up they're gonna look at. And then one of the two things will happen when that happens is they're gonna be eager or they're gonna be choosy. So the eager one, she's just gonna get on there and pick the job posting, she's gonna read through it, and she's gonna fill out the job application form and then go to the next job posting and just keep doing it. It keeps filling out the job applications of everything she's seen. And in a few hours, she's going to submit a lot of applications and she's going to be giving herself a pat on the back and she's going to be excited for herself. And then the second job hunter, who is choosy, is going to have the same list of jobs posting. And they're going to click on one of the jobs and think to themselves, I don't meet the requirements. And then they're going to click on another and they just don't think the job suits themselves. And then you're going to think the eager approach has the advantage. But fast forward a few weeks and she had heard nothing. And the same thing with choosy, with the online job postings. They choose to look for work the easy, fastest way to look for jobs, but not the most effective method of finding a job. So going online is easy, like to find something to look for, but it's not the most effective way. And if you want to make a meaningful career and want to make a change, your obvious question is how, what you want to look at this from a recruiter's position or a hiring manager's perspective. And if I'm a recruiter, I could get hundreds or even thousands of applications for a single position. And if I'm a hiring manager and I'm wondering why it's taking so long to get me qualified candidates to interview from the recruiter. So application tracking software allows the recruiter to program in the keywords that match the job requirements for the position. So if your resume doesn't use exactly or precisely the same words to describe your experience, you could be eliminated from the software. The software is only going to pick up on a few things. And if you don't have what they are looking for, they're not going to pick you up and they're just going to throw you in the garbage. Or if your resume uses a different font, bullet points, image, or table instead of text, that's just going to throw you in the trash can. You're not going to get anything out of it because the software is not going to do anything with it. And it can confuse the software entirely, and there goes your application. The hardest thing is you can be a great person for the job, but if your resume is like that, you get pushed to the side instead of getting in front of a real person. So the software is just denying a bunch of people because of their resumes based on like little things that shouldn't be an issue. And then two things that successful candidates do before they even apply for a job. First is they take a look inside of they look to find a clarity of purpose and focus on the sweet spot. And that is based off of asking yourself 3 questions that like will equal your sweet spot. So it's just like 3 circles, just meeting in the middle, and like that's your sweet spot in the middle. And it's what am I good at, which is based on your skills, and then what I'm interested in, which is your interest, and then what do I want to help, like what market. And that clarity of purpose, that sweet spot, lets you know where you want to look. Once you get that down, then you can start having career conversations. A career conversation is much less formal than an information conversation. You're going to sit, talk to people doing what you want to do, and you're going to talk to someone who can introduce you to someone like in that field. So career conversations are good because they're giving you like people that are on the job or people that can get you somewhere like where you can talk to a person that is experienced in that field and you can learn more about what you want to do. And then she talked about this experience Lucas Yai, 25-year-old, had. He wanted a marketing job, and his sweet spot was for marketing. So he researched his market to find 40 companies in the Bay Area where he thought they need his help, and then he thought they could offer the environment he could thrive. And and do well in. And then he pulled out his marketing jobs and did something completely unexpected, crazy. This put him in front of people who could directly help him to find a job that could be great for him. He posed as a delivery person and went into each of the 40 companies of that market. So everyone he applied to, he posed as like a Postmates delivery guy, and he brought in like these special donuts with his resume in it, and he said like how they could see his resume without like looking at the online, and like him not getting the chance that he deserved. Like he got to talk to everyone. He asked for the hiring manager by the name, and when they arrived, he would give them a box of fancy donuts with his resume on the inside. So he had to talk to every hiring manager and got their like full attention for his resume. But most importantly, this led Luca to a career conversation that focused on his skills and what he wanted and what he could do to help that company with marketing. He landed 10 interviews, which is 25% return on his effort. And that's the best anyone ever is going to get applying to jobs online. He was successful because of his clarity of purpose, and beats everything else when it comes to career success. When talking career conversations, so when you're talking for career conversations, these are the type of questions you should probably ask, which will be helpful to like get more education on like the job that you're talking about. And it's how did you get to where you are talking to the person, like see how they rised up to this career, or like how like they talked to other people and how they got to this. And then what do you wish you knew before you got started? See if they had anything like that shocked them, like no one knows what could happen in this job, like see like stuff like that to make you prepared. And then third, who else do you know that I should talk to? Like someone else that can give them more understanding, like another background story of like how they got there and like where they're going. And if you keep having these conversations, you're gonna learn more about the field, and you're gonna get clarity for like what you want to do. So you're gonna know like this is meant for me, this is a job for me, and that's great. But most people, like when they're talking about like these career conversations, they don't know anyone to talk to because like they don't have like that resources like that. And it's not about who you know, it's about who you choose to meet. So like if you get a LinkedIn profile, like that helps a lot. It opens you to new people, new ideas, like you can search like the job that you're looking for, and also like see like how many people are in that career, and it helps you like get to know people, and you can also talk to them and like see what they're doing on their LinkedIn profile. And also having like your resume be ready, like be good for like the software is like just having like the normal font, like not adding extra stuff because they're not going to look into the extra stuff. And also having like good interviews will help in the long run trying to get your career.